How to build a basic Heroclix team, coming right up. Mr. Clicksflix is brought to you by Lucky Dice Cafe at Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if it's in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has the winning roll for our viewing needs. You can visit them at luckydicecafé.com or on their Facebook page using the link found in the description of this video. Alright guys, so like we talked about at the beginning of this video, we are going to be discussing how to build a basic Heroclix team. So in my mind, a basic, well-rounded Heroclix team has three components. First, you must have a ranged attacker. Second, you must have a meat shield or up-close attacker. And three, you need a support figure. So we're going to go ahead and discuss just my process on building a basic Heroclix team. Nothing fancy. I'm not doing a TK yo-yo. I'm not doing anything like that. So when I build a basic Heroclix team for most tournaments, I tend to do generic or named keyword. Just for fun, it's what I personally like to do. Don't feel like you have to. If I'm building a competitive team, obviously I throw that out the window and just go with best mechanic possible. And I also tend to try to use figures that I haven't used before. So I have used this War Machine on one other occasion, and I'd like to use him again, just because it was a WizKids Open that I won this at. I didn't win the WizKids Open, but I got this. He's pretty cool. He will be the ranged attacker for the team. 125 points, 7 range, dual target, psychic blast, running shot, flight ability, has a pseudo pick of power for energy shield deflection, sidestep, willpower, conditional probability control, has the Avengers, Initiative, Shield, Stark Industry, Armor, and Soldier keywords. Just for sake of ease of build, we're going to go Avengers. But really all those other than Initiative are fairly easy to build a team with. So there we go. So we have our Ranger, and like I said, typically I pick one figure that I really want to use and then build my team around them. So we're going to do this one. The build is 400 points Silver Age. In my venue, Silver Age is anything with a character card. So we're going to use this guy, and so this is our Ranger, and I already have in mind what we're going to use for our up-close meat shield. And you guys are going to know as soon as I get to the set, you're going to know. Good old 106 Hulk. He has the Avengers keyword. He has that trait where when he moves after resolution, he can use Quake at no cost. I'm going to be using him at 50 points because that's, quite frankly, his best point line. He's got a 10 movement with leap climb, 12 attack, super strength, 18 defense, with impervious, 4 damage. For 50 points, this guy's just a great meat shield. Unless you let an opponent take a free shot with Psychic Blast, probably going to get to hang around for a little bit. Definitely earn his points. And if you get single target Quake for 4, that's just even better. Really good values just across the board. So this is 50. So 125 and 50 give us 175 of our build. So we got our range taken care of with a bonus of a conditional prob, and we've got our up-close meat shield taken care of with Hulk. So we really need some support powers. There's one that I'm thinking of from Battle World that I haven't played yet that I think has Avengers. He might not though, so we're going to have to check that out. Let's see, there he is. He's one of my favorite characters anyway, so we'll see. Next to, I think him and Daredevil and Cap are probably my 3 favorite Marvels. But that's the Spider-Man, and he does have Avengers, so we're going to use this guy. Avengers, Battle World, Spider Island, Spider Family, Celebrity, and Ruler. He has a thing where he gets 2 stasis tokens, so first 2 turns, he's basically just chilling there. So not the best figure ever, but not bad. He's got a Baron of Battle World trait, so he gives us leadership and perplex no matter what, and then +2 or -2 depending on the Battle World keyword. So pretty good there for 70 points, and then he also has Outwit. So he gives us Outwit, Perplex, Leadership, and then we have a conditional prob with a ranged attacker and running shot, and a meat shield that's up close that basically has a full range charge Quake. which is good. So if we're keeping track of our stop lurch, and if you don't know what that means, check out the YouTube card now. Very helpful video for new Heroclix players. We got tons of things covered. We got, effectively charge. We got running shot. We got outwit, prob, and perplex. And leadership. So we've got most of our support powers covered, and that's 70 points in our build. We still have a few points left. We got quite a few points here. We could get another fairly mainish attacker, and up right beside Spider-Man I see Spider Island Iron Man, but I think we're gonna go with a Tony, but not that one. If he has Avengers, because I used him at a WizKids Open, but we're gonna go with this Iron Goblin, I think. So he's got Avengers and Battle World Spider Island. Okay, that's what I wasn't sure about. This was going to be the deal breaker if he didn't have it. And he's got that Slow Descent into Madness trait where 1 or 2 on your D6 roll, Battle Fury +2 attack, 3 or 4 Perplex and Prob, 5 or 6 Outwit and modify all combat values +1. And then he has Blade Claws, Fangs, and Steel Energy. Improved targeting ignores characters. 2 different point lines, 150 and 100 points. 7 range, dual target, so pretty good there. So basically it looks like, do I want to start with a 10 movement with running shot and 11 attack and impervious, or do I want a 10 movement with hypersonic but downgrade to invulnerability? Well, if I do that, then I know what I'm going to do with that last 50 points. Well, 55, but I'll only use 50 of it. So I'm going to go with the 100 point line. So Spider-Man here will be able to perplex up any of Iron Goblin's stats other than damage by +2 because he has that Spider Island keyword. And then we got War Machine for a ranged attacker, Iron Goblin for a ranged / close attacker, Hulk for a close attacker, meat shield. We got possibly 2 probs, possibly 2 perplexes, possibly 2 outwits, definitely at least 1 of each of those. Plus we got a leadership role. So that's pretty good there. We got one more guy that's pretty much my go-to on all Avengers for my leadership needs. And that is, as soon as I find him, he's an Avengers Defender. Number 11, Captain America. He succeeds on his leadership roll of 4 through 6. On a 6, remove an action token from each friendly character with the Avengers keyword within range. So he's got a range of 5. Not a terrible secondary attacker, so pretty good there. So let's get everybody together, get this book out of the way, take a look at the team. Alright, so I'd say this looks like a pretty decent little team that we put together here. We've got 1 ranged attacker with conditional prob and pseudo pick a power. We've got a 2nd range / close attacker. He's also got the big 3 for support powers, perplex, prob, and outwit, albeit conditional and a partial chance. Then we got Spider-Man here, where he's got those 2 stasis tokens. So, not able to get a whole lot out of him at the very beginning of the game. But after that, this guy's just a hoss. He's got leadership, perplex, and an outwit. And his perplex can actually increase Iron Goblin by +2 on anything other than damage. So, really cool right there. Then we got Hulk for our close attack / meat shield needs. And Captain America for more leadership. So we got 2 leaderships, possibly 2 outwits, possibly 2 probs, possibly 2 perplexes, all really good across the board. You guys let me know in the comments below what you guys do to build a team, if it's like this where you pick 1 character and you build from there, or if you pick a theme, or if you just pick all characters you've never played before, or do you just sort of play one team all the time. Let me know that in the comments below. Really interested for that. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, give it a share. Really helps keep me motivated to make these videos. That's all I have for you today. As always, please remember that it's only critical miss if you don't have probability control.